Hey everyone, my name is Ryan. I'm the CEO and founder here at UpKeep, and it is Release Friday once again. This week, lots of big things to share with you. 4 big features across our web application. So first up, smart checklist imports with AI. So now you can go into our checklist function, upload a PDF, and we'll automatically generate a checklist for you, saving you tons of time. 2, if you're one of our IoT Edge customers, you've got sensors in UpKeep. You can now see those sensors directly in the assets page, just again, making it so much easier to find those sensors in IoT readings to help you remotely condition monitor all of your equipment. Third up, incoming part quantities for purchase orders. So if you're using purchase orders, if you're one of those customers that use purchase orders in the inventory list, you can now see what's incoming. You can see purchase orders associated to each one of your parts and look at what has already been created, what's incoming. All right, fourth up, cleaner user interface using our empty states. So if you've ever seen any one of our empty states in UpKeep, it's just a much cleaner, much easier to use interface. Really excited for you to see it all. I'm going to pass the baton over to our product managers to show you exactly how it works in UpKeep. Thanks.
Hey, today I'm going to be showing you a new feature called Smart Imports. So what Smart Imports is that you give us an operating manual and essentially we read off of it and then we'll automatically go and create a checklist of tasks for you. And the goal is that we just get you to a better starting point so you're not wasting hours looking at your operating manual and then creating tasks in UpKeep line by line. So let's take a look at it together. We go to checklists. This is only available on web right now. You go and add a checklist. So under add a checklist, you'll see PDF Smart Import, which is new because we're in beta right now. So we welcome and we appreciate any feedback you have. And we're consistently looking to make this better. So we're starting with the only PDFs that you can import, but eventually we'll be able to open up other file types such as like images, Excel, like spreadsheet, or CSV files. So I already have something on hand. Let's go to upload. For this one, I am going to create a preventative maintenance list. And so let's process the PDF file. As we're doing so, we can actually go, let it load. We can go to other tabs and work on other UpKeep items. So you don't have to sit around and wait for it to finish. As you can see here, we've already started. So what we're doing right now is we're reading the operating manual and then we're translating as much of that as we can into this checklist. We create a summary of the checklist for you. And so if it looks good, you can just keep it as is. And it's going to go ahead and finish loading all the different tasks. Now that we have the tasks listed out and the task types, you can go and make edits as you need to. If we're not sure what type of task it is, it'll be listed as a subtask status. And then so you can always go and make changes as needed. Once it is all done, which it looks like it is, you can just double check that it looks good. And for this one, I'm just going to have the date, which is 8/15 test, just to clarify what it is, and then we can go and create the checklist. 8/15 test, as easy as that, it's already here. And what is coming soon after this, besides enabling other file types for you to upload, is that we also want to give you the opportunity to create multiple checklists at the same time. So you don't have to sit around and do it one at a time. But yeah, we're early in the release process, so we would appreciate any feedback you have. We definitely want to make this a better experience for you. And please let us know if there's anything else that you want to see automated that can help kind of like take time, give you time back in your day-to-day. Thank you.
Hey everybody, Mark McKelvey here, and today I want to walk you through the new Sensors tab on the Asset Details page. For some context, sensors come with our Edge product and they track key conditions for your assets such as temperature, humidity, electric current, runtime, and more. Now, we currently give you a bird's eye view of all of your sensors in the Edge dashboard, which you can access by clicking on the Edge icon down at the bottom of the sidebar. Now, we recognize that sensors are providing critical data for your assets, and there are many times when you want to surface sensor data within the context of a particular asset. So that's where the new Sensors tab comes into play. If I click on the assets section of the application, go to a particular asset, you'll notice a new sensors tab up here on the right. If I click on that particular sensors tab, I'll see all my sensors that I have associated with this particular asset. So in this case, I have 3 temperature sensors, giving me an indication of the status of the sensors, when I last received a reading, and then of course, the all-important readings themselves. Now this is really helpful if you're trying to understand the performance and health of your asset. You can see if your asset is up or down. You can see the work order history, any open work orders, and now you can see the current asset conditions all in one place. It makes it that much easier to identify issues and take action. Check it out.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great Friday. Excited to share a new feature related to parts and purchase orders this week, which is called incoming part quantity. So now in UpKeep, anytime you add purchase or parts to your purchase orders, UpKeep will track how many parts are sort of on open purchase orders that you haven't received yet, and track that in an incoming quantity number here on your parts list. And the purpose of this is to help you understand at a glance, how many parts have I already ordered, to prevent you from accidentally ordering again, or potentially help you plan for the future. So let's take this as an example. This E490T blade, which is currently low stock. You can see here I've got 0 incoming quantity. So I'm going to go ahead and create a purchase order for this. Demo PO. And let's say we need to buy 20 of these. Go ahead and create the purchase order. Now if I go back to my parts and inventory list and refresh, look at my low stock parts again. Okay, so I still have 0 incoming quantity, but once I approve this purchase order, so once the PO has been approved and we actually are going to go ahead and receive those parts, you'll see if I refresh this list that my incoming quantity for this part has now gone up and is now showing 20. So at a glance here, if I come in tomorrow and look at this same list, I'm going to see, hey, I already have 20 incoming here. Maybe I don't need to place an order for this particular one, but maybe I still want to go, and place an order for these 2 parts. Kind of on the back end of this, as I fulfill that purchase order, so let's say I receive a partial shipment of 10. Oh, well, it actually popped into in stock E490T. Okay, so now you can see that my stock actually went up from 2 to 12, and now I only have an incoming quantity of 10. And when I finish fulfilling this work order, or this purchase order rather, that quantity will go from 10 down back all the way down to 0, and I'll have no more incoming until I place my next purchase order. Excited to hear what you guys think about this and how we can keep improving this. Keep that feedback coming. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Doreen. I'm an engineering manager at UpKeep. I'm here to do a small cameo on an improvement we introduced to our application this week. This one is more for our newer customers coming onto the platform. We wanted to do our part to make that transition as seamless as possible. So we've introduced these empty states across various portions of the application. You're looking at the assets one right now. We have some copy that explains what you can utilize this module for. Your entry points, in this case, creating an asset and beginning that import to bring in your current operations into our platform, as well as a resources section, in this case, a link to our settings to quickly configure asset things like setting custom fields, setting operating hours, and setting statuses. And lastly, a link to our handy dandy help articles, which will allow you to get up to speed really quickly and in a really convenient way. We hope you enjoy it.